Hey, I'm Kenneth Wajda. I'm a professional photographer here in Colorado. Welcome to another one of my photo chats, all things photography. So somebody said, what would you do if film wasn't so expensive? Would you shoot more? And I thought, I'm a black and white film shooter for the most part. I shoot an occasional roll of portrait. But really I like shooting HP5 black and white because I have control to develop it at home easily in 20 minutes. And I thought about the cost. I talked about a wedding I shot a while ago, a few videos ago, and I used a Leica M5 and a Rolleiflex. I shot 2 rolls of film in each of those. And I shot 2 frames of the wedding couple with a 4x5. How much did that cost me? How expensive do you think all that film cost? Well, I bought that film for $6 a roll. The local camera shop had it for more than that, but with a discount if you buy 10 or more, it came down to about $6 a roll. So I had 2 rolls of 120 and 2 rolls of 35, so I'm in for $24. And then I had 2 sheets of black and white Arista EDU. They're about $1.25 each, so that's $2.50. So 24 plus 250, $28.50. And I bet I processed them for the other $1.50 to hit $30. So for $30, I have 2 rolls of black and white 35 millimeter processed, 2 rolls of 120 black and white processed. I scanned them myself on a light table with a copy stand and a digital camera that's permanently mounted on that copy stand just so I can easily photograph those negatives and then bring them into Photoshop, flip them around from negative to positive, and they're ready to go. I can do digital prints, I can do digital galleries, and I can do hand prints down in my darkroom because I now have negatives that I can actually use to hand print. And it costs me for 98 photos, is that right? 236 is 72, 212 exposure rolls is 72, 84, 96, 98 total exposures at that wedding because I shot 2 shots of the black and white on 4x5. 98 exposures, $30. And all that black and white film. And all of it completely controlled my own processing. You can't use outside processing if you want to save money and make film affordable. You can't shoot $20 rolls of Ektachrome if you want to save money and make film affordable. But the way I make photographs, working as a black and white photojournalist, it's extremely affordable. And there's no comparison to what the digital photographer did at that wedding compared to my work shot with a Rolleiflex, shot with a Leica. Is one better or different? Just different, not necessarily better. It's my preference. It may be that wedding couple's preference. It may not be every wedding couple's preference. But for me, as a photographer working, I love shooting film. I love having that control. And I love that I can hand print some of them. And there's something I can't do if I don't have a negative. If you don't have a negative, there's nothing to put in the enlarger. People ask me, why do you shoot film? I'm like, because without it, I have nothing to print if I want to do it by hand with chemicals. That's a good reason. All right, that's today's photography talk. The economics of shooting film and how you can make it affordable. If you really want to shoot film and you need to make it more affordable, go buy a half frame camera. That's why they were made at first, is because they wanted to save film because color film was so expensive back in the 50s. If you want to shoot film, go shoot half frame. But you can shoot film and it can be inexpensive. Process it at home. It's very inexpensive. All right, that's today's photography talk. If you're enjoying these, hit the subscribe button. If you can support, hit the Patreon. Thanks to all my supporters. I'll see you next time. We'll talk more photography. As always, here's the good light.